Election Commission bars parties from releasing last-minute manifestos to monitor use of chartered flights and choppers. BJP poll panel meets in Delhi, releases list of nominees for elections to Arunachal and Andhra Pradesh assemblies. Two former chief ministers to fight Lok Sabha poll on Congress tickets from Nagaland and Arunachal. Poll fever grips northeast. Mizoram Assembly urges Centre to implement United Nations Declaration on Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And Indians continue to capture medals in Special Olympics. Total haul stands at 70, including 18 gold, 22 silver and 30 bronze. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Ajanta Chaudhary. Now the news in details. In national news first, Election Commission has barred political parties from releasing election manifestos in the last 48 hours for both single and multi-phase polling. In a statement, the Commission said it has now made the release of election manifestos a part of the Model Code of Conduct, which is a set of rules to be followed by parties after elections are announced. In a related development, in order to monitor the poll-related expenditure, the Election Commission has asked the Air Traffic Control Department to share details of chartered flights and helicopters used for election purpose with the State Chief Electoral Officer. The Air Traffic Control ATC officials have also been instructed to share the data with the district election officers where the airports are located. The ECI's decision has been conveyed to all government officials during a review meeting convened for monitoring election-related expenditure during the upcoming polls. The passengers of the chartered flights and helicopters will be frisked and their baggage will be checked. In more national news, several union ministers, chief ministers and other BJP leaders today took the pledge of Main Bhi Chokidar on the Twitter following an appeal by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to his supporters. Modi, along with his cabinet colleagues, added Chokidar before their names on the micro-blogging site. The party leaders, including Amit Shah, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Piyush Goyal, JP Nadda, Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat and Jharkhand Chief Minister Raghubar Das also followed suit. The Prime Minister on Saturday urged people to take the Main Bhi Chokidar pledge, saying he is not alone in the fight against graft and social evils.
नाम दिया है चौकीदार प्रकाश जावड़ेकर और ये इसलिए दिया है कि देखो चौकीदार के उपस्थिति से ही चोर भागता है और मोदी जी की उपस्थिति से ही ये भागे हैं.
The Central Election Committee of BJP met in New Delhi to finalize candidates for Lok Sabha elections. The meeting held at the BJP headquarters was presided over by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Party President Amit Shah. Union Ministers Sushma Swaraj, Rajnath Singh, Arun Jaitley and Kiren Rijiju were among those who attended the marathon meeting, which culminated at 2 a.m. this morning. BJP President Amit Shah is also likely to meet the core committee of the party today, after which the BJP is expected to announce its first list of candidates. BJP Central Election Committee is likely to meet again tomorrow, and by March 22, the party may announce the list of all the candidates. The Central Election Committee of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which met under the presidentship of Amit Shah last night, has finalized the party nominees for elections to Arunachal and Andhra Pradesh assemblies. In Arunachal, Chief Minister Pema Khandu will contest from 3 Mukto ST seat, while Deputy Chief Minister Chawna Men will test his electoral luck from a 46 Chaukam ST seat. The assembly elections for both Andhra Pradesh and Arunachal Pradesh are due to be held on April 11, along with the Lok Sabha elections. In Nagaland, the Congress has announced that former Chief Minister K.L. Chisi will be its candidate for state's lone Lok Sabha seat. Chisi had served briefly as Chief Minister of Nagaland in 1990. Chisi contested the 2018 state elections unsuccessfully as BJP candidate from Atoizhou Assembly constituency in under Zunaboto district. Chisi returned to the Congress fold recently. The Congress also announced that a former bureaucrat, Alam Jongshi Longkumer, will contest the by-election from the 26th Along Lenden Assembly constituency seat. On the other hand, the Congress has fielded former Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Nabam Tuki from the Arunachal West Lok Sabha seat. The party has dropped a former Union Minister and sitting MP from Arunachal East, Ninong Ering, and replaced him with James Lowangcha Wanglet. Tripura's ruling alliance partner, Indigenous Peoples Front of Tripura IPFT, has announced candidates for both the Lok Sabha seats in state and said the decision has been taken after their ally, BJP, declined to share seats with them. Addressing the media in Agartala on Saturday, IPFT Supremo and State Revenue and Fisheries Minister N.C. Deb Burma said he will contest from East Tripura constituency and Youth Tribal Leader Suklacharan Nautia will contest from West Tripura constituency. In Manipur, the All India Trinamool Congress AITC has confirmed that it will contest both the parliamentary seats outer and inner Manipur to be held on April 11 and 18 respectively. Party's Manipur observer Biswajit Deb informed newspersons on Saturday in Imphal that his party has a strong presence in the state and he strongly believes people will support the party in the polls.
In various ways.
In Mizoram, the State Assembly has adopted two private resolutions, one moved by an opposition member and another by a ruling party legislator. The first resolution, moved by Wanlan Lana of the opposition Zoram People's Movement, sought to put pressure on the centre to implement the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples 2007. Wanlan Lana said that though India is a signatory to the declaration, it has never been implemented in the country. Those who participated in the debate, cutting across party lines, stressed on the importance of the declaration and said it will help safeguard the rights of the Mizos. Another resolution moved by the ruling Mizo National Front member, Lalrin Tuanga Sailo, welcomed the decision of the centre to shift the Assam Rifles Battalion headquarters from the heart of the Aizawl town. In Meghalaya, the 20th edition of the two-week-long International Shillong Trade Fair, which got underway on March 14, has been witnessing huge footfalls of visitors. People have gathered in large numbers to see products from Egypt, Thailand, South Africa, Singapore, Italy, Afghanistan, Netherlands and Bangladesh. The fair, which is the oldest in Meghalaya, is a pioneer in inviting foreign participants to the state. The fair will remain open till March 31.
Foreign participants to the state. The biggest attraction this year is the cash prize in the lottery of entry tickets. It will culminate on March 31.
In sports news, Indian roller skaters bagged a staggering 29 medals comprising 9 gold, 13 silver and 2 bronze. The powerlifters of India also found the podium 23 times by the end of the second day of competitions. The cyclists fetched 2 yellow medals while the judokas brought in 2 more gold medals. The athletics and swimming contingents who are competing in Dubai were also successful in winning 8 medals. The total tally of the country now stands at 70 medals, including 18 gold, 22 silver and 30 bronze.
ओवरऑल पदकों की संख्या
In badminton, India's B. Sai Praneeth will play for the Swiss Open Trophy at Basel this evening. In the summit clash, Praneeth, who is the world number 22, will take on top seed Shi Yuqi of China. It will be the second match between the two shuttlers. The Chinese had defeated Praneeth in their first meeting at the Thomas and Uber Cup finals in Bangkok last year. In the semi-finals on Saturday, Praneeth produced a brilliant performance to stun China's world number 5 and reigning Olympic champion Cheng Long. He won the match in straight games 21-18, 21-13. In Tripura, the 5th Tribal Cultural Heritage Meet 2019, sponsored by ONGC Tripura Asset, was inaugurated by Professor V.L. Dharukar, Vice Chancellor of Tripura University, at Rabindra Satabarshiki Bhavan, Agartala, on Saturday. The two-day event is being organized by Kwatal Langma Bodol in association with the All India SC and ST Employees Welfare Association of ONGC Tripura Asset, Agartala. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Dharukar said ONGC is not just exploring and producing gas in the state, but also exploring and supporting the talents of the state, bringing them to forefront and providing them a much-needed platform.
Employee Welfare Association. To participate, I call.
In Assam, the Guwahati chapter of Indian People's Theatre Association (ITPA) today celebrated the 75th anniversary of its inception in the year 1943. On the occasion, a rally was organized, followed by a cultural program at Lakhidar Borakhetra Digholi Pukhuri Par, Guwahati on Sunday. Udayaditya Bharali, an active member of the ITPA, said the organization was a brainchild of its founder secretary Hemanga Biswas and Dr. Bhupen Hazarika that had formed a cultural squad to create social awareness among the people. And before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Election Commission bars parties from releasing last-minute manifestos to monitor use of chartered flights and choppers. BJP poll panel meets in Delhi, releases list of nominees for elections to Arunachal and Andhra Pradesh assemblies. Two former chief ministers to fight to Lok Sabha poll on Congress tickets from Nagaland and Arunachal. Poll fever grips northeast. Mizoram Assembly urges Centre to implement United Nations Declaration on Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And Indians continue to capture medals in Special Olympics. Total haul stands at 70, including 18 gold, 22 silver and 30 bronze. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.